Good evening, Mr. Saman. I'm Elizabeth Cecilia David here. I will be having a little session with you just to know how much you know about what you're going to study about. Okay. And I have a list of questions for you. I would like you to be very short, precise with the answers, answer to the point. Okay. If you don't understand the question, you can ask me. I will repeat it to you or explain it out to you. If you don't know the answer, just tell me you're not sure so I can move on to the next question. We don't waste any time in between. We have a stipulated time to complete this interview. That's the reason I tell you this, okay? So be very precise with the answers. Answer in your own words is fine with me, okay?
Okay.
And there should not be any, looking at any scripted answers, we wouldn't, that's not encouraged, okay?
Okay.
So it's best you don't, refer to any notes because that will not be allowed in your university or your UKBI interview. So it's best you don't practice that now. Okay? Yeah,
Yes, I understand that.
yeah. So, Mr. Suman, can you state now, introduce yourself with your name, your telephone number, and your email ID, please?
Yes. Hi. So my name is Saman Alam, and
Okay. Do you have your passport with you? Can you hold out your passport by page in front of the camera, please?
sure.
A little closer. Okay. Can you read out your passport number for me, please, Suman?
Sure. So my passport number is
Okay. And your date of birth?
my date of birth is
Fine. You can keep the passport aside. We're done with that. Okay.
sure. Sure.
Yeah. So now can you take me through what you've last completed in your education? Can you give me a gist of what you've last completed in your education and which year did you complete?
Okay. So if we're talking about a degree awarding institute and that academic background, I last completed my bachelor's in engineering, in process engineering actually, back in 2019, and it was my university was based in Lahore, Pakistan, and after that I had a 3 years experience. In between that, I did some short courses
Mm-hmm.
related to multiple fields,
Okay.
but the last major academic my completion was back in 2019, and it was BSc Chemical Engineering.
Okay. So where were you working after 2019?
I was working for a couple of years, for 3 4 years in the textile sector, in the
Okay.
quality department, yes, in the production department, in multiple facets
Mm-hmm.
of the company. Yes,
Okay. So you finished your chemical engineering, you're working in the textile.
yes.
So what was your role there in the textile center?
Okay, so it was a textile manufacturing facility,
Yeah.
and my role primarily there. I went there as a trainee, right? So after the training period was over, I was assigned the task of a production engineer, and then I was moved on from the production department into the quality department, where served as an ad hoc quality manager. So there, I got to know that the multiple challenges of how things are sorted and how things are being done in the textile sector. So those were primarily my job routines over the years.
So are you still working in this textile center?
No, I'm not working in the textile sector anymore. I
Okay.
left it last year for a job for a project based job in a database role.
Okay. So you were with the textile center from 2019 to 2023?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. And now where are you working?
I was currently I'm just freelancing, but my last completed job was at a retails firm
Mm-hmm.
by the name of Green Retails,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and I worked there on a project basis as a data analyst.
Why did you go in from engineering and chemicals and into data analysis?
Yes. So basically, what I did was chemical engineering is basically a process engineering field. So while I was working in the textile sector as a quality head, I came to realize that I needed to know how the data was being handled and how the data was coming in and how the data was going out to be able to analyze what kind of production and what kind of quality we were doing, to be able to handle how my workers were working, to be able to execute the strategies of different things. I needed to know more about data, and that got me thinking, and that got me working into the field of data, right? So I started by doing multiple courses, short courses
Mm-hmm.
that built my foundation and made me more capable of handling data at my job in the textile sector. But after some time that I was doing that, it also became monotonous. The data thing had taken over for from my day job, and I realized that I was more passionate about data and more data suited roles, that I started to pursue that further. And the point came when I decided to leave my job in the textile sector for a database role.
Okay. So you were with the Tech Center from 2019 to 23, and then you went on
Yes.
to Green Tech, is it?
Green retails.
Retails.
That's
Okay.
yes.
From which year to which year were you with Green Retails?
It's approximately about a year's. Approximately about a year of project.
Mm-hmm.
I started in the mid of 23,
Mm-hmm.
around about July, and I left that around April 2024. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what were you doing after April 24?
After that, I'm basically working online in freelance based roles.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever whatever I get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also teaching on the side to students. So yeah,
You're teaching textile or chemical
no, I'm
engineering, or
teaching.
you're teaching data?
No, no, I'm actually teaching to GCSE students on the side. So, like for example, basic courses of GCSE that do include computer, that do
Mm-hmm.
include engineering, that do include physics, chemistry, and mathematics.
Okay. Right. So, with so much of experience, with so much of, why did you decide to go? Why are you deciding to go and do higher education now?
Yes, that's actually correct. So the thing is, uh, I've did multiple short courses. There's only so much thing that you can learn on some courses that are being offered online, that are being to a limited time scale, as compared to a full academic journey that's being offered by established universities, right? At my current database role, I came to realize that there were many loopholes in my knowledge of being in a data center role. I had got this opportunity, I was trying to fit in as much as possible, but I came to realize that there were still clinks in my armor. So, what I did was, I went back, I did my homework, and I realized that a data centered masters is what I need to further enhance my career or to further take a step forward in my career.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's basically what I plan to do.
So now you've decided to go to which country for higher studies? Can you name the country, name the course, and name the country and the course that you're planning to go to?
Okay. So I've decided to go to the United Kingdom in the University of Greenwich for the course of Masters in Data Science.
Have you received an offer letter from the university?
Yes, I've received a conditional offer letter from the university.
Okay. Have you fulfilled the conditions mentioned on your letter?
There, there are yet to be some conditions fulfilled regarding the payment.
Okay.
Okay, but the other conditions that the university had regarding IELTS and my background, those have been met.
Those have been met.
Yes.
Okay. So is there still something pending?
Yes, the initial payment for the receiving of the unconditional offer of the cash letter, that's remaining.
Okay. Which campus were you offered?
I was offered in the Midway campus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not exactly sure about the name of the campus, but I think that that's Midway campus. I'm not exactly. I can't remember the name of the campus.
Mm-hmm. What's the start date of your course, Mr. Suman?
Yes, it's in the mid of January.
Okay. And what's the duration of your course?
The duration of the course is 1 year.
What's your total fees that you have to pay for this course?
Yes, so the total sum of fees that I have to pay is £18,150.
Have you received any scholarship from the university?
I do have applied for it, and I'm waiting for the university to answer that.
And did you pay your deposit as yet? No.
No, I haven't paid my deposit as
And
yet.
what's your deposit amount?
My deposit is about £3,000.
Okay, fine. So while looking at UK, why did you choose UK for higher studies? Do you have friends and family in the UK?
Yes, I do have a family there. My brother's situated there, and but that's not the primary. But that was not my primary concern about choosing UK. It is
Mm-hmm.
one of the few. It is one of the few countries that offers a transition based degrees. So, like for example, my personal preference or my first choice was somewhere in Central Europe or Europe, but the issue there was that the universities there are quite strict, or they don't consider outsiders or people from different backgrounds to choose another background like I am choosing after coming from an engineering background, choosing into a data science program.
Mm-hmm.
So UK does offer that flexibility, and it does offer me quite a few options in that regard. Apart from that, the city of London, that's one of the biggest metropolitans in the world, and basically a very good opportunity for me to network with the people in this field, to learn from the highly educated professors, and to just explore the network of people that are doing tremendous work in this field.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, are there any other universities in the UK that you've looked into or applied to or researched about? Can you name any two universities and give me reasons as to why you did not choose those universities?
Yes. So I looked into a couple of other universities as well, like University of Essex and University of Hertfordshire. The primary reason that I did not opt for those universities was the lack of substance in their curriculum. I found that the University of Greenwich had a very solid curriculum with subjects or courses that were touching all parts of the data science program, and that is what I planned to do, and that is what I actually needed.
Okay.
So this was a pretty much plus point of the University of Greenwich.
So, okay. Did you consider any other English speaking countries for higher education besides UK?
Mm, no, I did not.
Have you researched? Were there any other
Uh,
English speaking countries?
no, no.
Okay, fine.
As
And
I told you earlier, I did some research in Europe,
okay,
and when I couldn't find any suitable thing, I moved my research to the UK.
okay. So, where is this University of Greenwich, which you're planning to go to? Where is it located? Can you give me the address or anything about the surroundings?
Yes, it has a very beautiful location inside London. It's situated near the riverside bed of the Thames, and it has
Mm-hmm,
a very beautiful campus.
mm-hmm,
It's situated in the area of Greenwich. I
mm-hmm.
don't exactly remember the exact address of the university,
Okay.
but because we live in a modern times, and a simple Google Maps could basically locate me there. But the
Mm-hmm,
thing is that I know that which area it is located in, which is Greenwich,
mm-hmm,
the adjacent areas. It's very near to the Canary Wharf,
mm-hmm.
and yes, it's basically on the riverside of Thames in London.
Okay. And what is the QS World ranking of the university?
The QS World ranking of university is around 400 to 500. The last time that I searched,
Mm-hmm.
and it's also ranked quite good in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
The QS World ranking was of little use to me,
Mm-hmm.
as my parameters were different, and having a ranking based system did not come under my consideration.
What would be the accreditation? Is the university or this course which you're planning to do MSc Data Science, are they accredited?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Is the university or the course that you're planning to do, are they accredited?
Accredited from where?
That's what I want to know. You should be telling me the answer for that. Who are they accredited and who has accredited the university or the course?
Sorry, I don't know that. I don't know. I do not have the answer to that.
Okay. So you say the University of Greenwich, which is the closest
Yes.
airport to the university?
The closest airport
Yeah.
is I think Heathrow. I believe the Heathrow Airport is the closest one.
And the closest train station?
The closest train station is the Greenwich train station.
Can you give me a brief as to the academic facilities of the university? Can you name a few?
The academic facilities.
Yeah.
Yes, sure. So the Greenwich University, it offers a multiple range of academic facilities, such as it hosts career fairs, and it does look out for its graduates. There's a very solid career counseling program that they have going on there.
Mm-hmm.
So these were the things that I considered when I was looking into my master's program over there, that they had a solid networking foundation with the industry that I was planning to join, and
Mm-hmm.
they had a very highly esteemed career counseling or career guidance system in place over there.
Anything else that you can talk about?
No,
Sorry?
no, no.
Okay. Where will you be staying when you go to the UK?
I'll be staying at a university accommodation, most likely.
Okay. So how much will it cost you for your university accommodation?
Yes. So it is a range. It's somewhere around 8,000 to 10 11,000 for the whole 40 42 weeks.
And what facilities will the accommodation provide you with?
Yes. So most of the accommodation have pretty standard facilities, such as an in-suite room, a shared kitchen, a shared laundrette, and gym memberships, these kind of things.
Okay. What
Yes.
kind of a room will you be going in for?
My personal preference is an in-suite single bedroom.
And so campus accommodation, you say, right?
Yes.
Anything else that we can speak about the facilities of the accommodation?
Sorry, anything else that I can speak about?
Yeah, referring to the facilities.
Of the accommodation?
Yeah.
No, that's pretty much it. They do offer a laundrette. They do
Okay.
offer a kitchenette, all sort of that, and they do offer free gym memberships to
Okay.
their residents.
Fine.
Yes,
So now, can you go on to telling me how many modules you'll be studying in year one, or
yes.
give me the list of your modules, name them with their
Okay,
credits.
okay, sure, sure. So I'll be studying the data visualization. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
studying principles of machine learning. All of these will have 15 credit hours.
Mm-hmm.
Along with my professional development, that would be a zero credit. That will be a zero credit subject. Along with that, I'll learn about statistics. I learn about visualization. I learn about analysis. I learn about machine learning. On top of all of these will have 15 credit hours.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, I'll have a dissertation course that will be a full course of around 60 credit hours.
Mm-hmm.
Along with that, I'll have option of choosing two 15 credit hour courses
Mm-hmm.
by the university, which I intend to utilize fully in the form of graph databases being the first, and clouds, grids, and virtualizations being the second one. So that's
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah. In total, how many modules do you have?
Uh, that comes out to be around 8 to 9 if we consider the zero credit hour as well.
Okay, fine. So, how will you be taught on this course?
Sorry.
What are the teaching methodologies that they follow in UK? How will you be taught on this course?
It's basically sometimes the professors will teach, sometimes they'll will be tasked to learn on our own.
Mm-hmm.
The overall general ratio between taught and self learning is like around 20 to 80%. 20% will be taught and 80% will have to self learn about the whole course.
Okay.
But there will be lectures, there will be labs every week of the required subjects,
Mm-hmm.
explaining and making us do practice so that we learn what's being done in the course.
Okay, that's it.
Yes, on top of that, we'll have to do the extra things or the most of the work by ourselves and learn by ourselves. Yes.
How will you be assessed at the end of the course? During the course and at the end of the course, how will your assessments be like?
So multiple courses have multiple assessment options. Like some of the courses that I'll be doing, they'll be having a project based assessment. There will be no exam. My whole coursework will be assessed based on my assignments that I submit. And some of the courses that I'll be taking, they'll have an exam at the end of a similar proportion to the coursework that I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
In some cases it's 60/40, in some cases it's 50/50. And
Mm-hmm.
as I explained earlier, in some cases there'll be no exam, there'll just be a coursework project that I'll submit, and that will just be 100% of my final assessment.
And what are your career aspirations once you complete this course? What's your plan of action?
Oh yes. So after completing my masters in data science, um, I intend to be a data engineer or a data scientist at an
Mm-hmm.
established firm,
Mm-hmm.
uh, anywhere in the world, because it is not a role that is based on a certain location. So my aspirations are to excel in the field, to learn from our peers, to learn from the established, to learn from the esteemed professors, to
Mm-hmm.
learn from people that I network while I stay in London,
Mm-hmm.
and come back in Pakistan and do some remote thing from here.
So, have you heard of the term PSW?
Sorry,
Have
I
you
could
heard?
not hear that.
Have you heard of the term PSW?
Yes, yes, I have heard about it.
Okay, what do you know about it?
That it's just a post-study work visa that the UK government offers, and yes, that's pretty much it. That would be
So,
pretty much
if
it.
given a opportunity, will you take that up?
We'll see about the opportunity. That depends upon the opportunity. I haven't made up my mind about that yet. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
certain that I'll take that right now,
Uh-huh.
but when the opportunity comes, I'll have to think about that there.
Fine. Okay. Who's going to be funding you for your fees?
Yes, so my fees are going to be funded by my parents, and
Are
the
you
everything.
are you referring to something?
Sorry.
Are you referring to some notes?
No, no, no. I'm just writing the questions that are being asked.
Okay, writing it out.
Yes, yes, scribbling it out in the form of.
Okay, so who's going to be funding you for your fees?
Yes, my parents, as I said, that I'll be self-funded by my parents.
Okay,
No organization is going to be funding me.
okay. So what do your parents do?
So yes, my mother is a principal at a local government school, while my father is an engineer by profession.
So a little personal question: what are the annual incomes like?
So they're pretty much retired now. The annual incomes like around, so they've done all their investments and all that. So the annual, do I have to answer that
Oh,
in
I thought they
pounds?
I thought they were still working.
No, 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 no. They
Okay.
have retired just last year. Yes,
Okay. So, so they must be getting us a pension or so.
yes.
Okay. So, what will their annual income be like?
The gross annual income of my household, I haven't done the exact mathematics, but it's pretty much uh, around about 40 lakhs per annum in Pakistani rupees.
Okay. So, do you think they'll have sufficient to cover your fees, your accommodation, and your living expense?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Fine.
Those are the things that I have considered.
And have you traveled outside your home country, Soman?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Have you ever been refused a visa to any country at any point of time?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And where was that? Which country was
That
that?
was Yes, that was the Portugal study visa in 2024.
Portugal
Yes,
in 2024.
yes,
Is that the only refusal, or
yes. That is the only refusal that I've ever
okay,
gotten.
what was the reason for their refusal?
The reason for their refusal was pretty vague and simple. That they were unsure about they were unsure about whether I was going there to study or not.
Okay, they were unsure if you had the intention to study, right?
Yes, yes, they were unsure of my intention. Yes,
Have you paid any processing fee to your agent, Mr. Saman?
no, no, I have not.
Okay, once all this process is complete, will you be paying something?
No, I will not be paying something.
Is it free of cost?
Yes, that's free of cost.
Okay. So, Mr. Saman, we more or less come to the end of your questions. Your communication is good, and here and there you were not able to answer a few questions because you were not sure. Okay.
Yes,
Mm, so I would like you to do a detailed study through your university website. Have you gone through your university website?
yes, I have.
Okay. When was the last time you went through?
I went it a couple of days ago. I went at
Okay.
it a couple of days ago. Yes.
Okay.
Actually,
Um.
and before the interview as well. So that doesn't
Sorry.
count.
Sorry.
And before the interview as well, but that doesn't count, right?
Okay. So I will. If you open your chat section,
Yes.
I will just share the points that I've been asking you, and it will give you an explanation with the ways to prepare as well. Okay?
Okay. Yes. That'll be perfect. I've been scribbling down in vain.
I mean, did your agent tell you that you'll be having a university or UKVI interview shortly?
Yes. Yes.
When is that fixed for?
Uh, no, I haven't gotten a date for that. But he
Mm-hmm.
did let me know that I will be having an interview via the university or the UK visa.
Okay. So you are capable of preparing further. Um, I'm probably will move you on to the next level, knowing that you will
Okay.
prepare further. I know you will do a detailed study. Now, for this, I will probably share the link as well with you. One second. I'm sharing the university link as well. Okay, so just
Okay.
save this link and go through this link with all these questions. If you don't find any of the answers for these questions on your university link, do a little googling
Yes.
up on the side. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Okay. I'm sure you'll be able to do well. I'm not going to put you for another round because
Okay.
I know you're capable of preparing better. Okay. And coming forward with, all the relevant answers accordingly. Like, if you read through those points, you'll have as to why this specific university, although you say you do have not researched with any other English speaking countries, I would
Yes.
suggest that you do a little googling up and
Okay.
find some points that will be relevant for you to share and to compare with the university, or I mean UK and the university, say in USA or Australia or Canada, or whatever, whichever place you want to take up. Just give one university in Canada or Australia or something, and give them maybe speak about the modules that they don't do have or do not have, your course study that you're looking for, do they have the same course, the weather conditions, the fees. You can give a comparison as to, these aspects, so that you'll be able to cover that question, because it
Okay.
doesn't look nice if you say you've not researched. Okay. Yeah. So if you go through these
Okay.
points, we are running short of time. We're left with 3 minutes. Okay. So if you go through these points, you'll be able to understand, how to prepare better. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So if you want, and if you know your agent is telling you that you got a CAS interview or university interview, whatever, and if you want to come for one more mock session like this, and if you want a little
Yes.
training just to, you know, check how you're doing, so then you can probably book another slot, when
Okay.
it's just maybe a few days before your university interview or your UKVI interview, just for a preparation. Okay.
Oh,
Otherwise, I
yes. Yes.
think
Sure.
I'm confident that you're able to research, you're able to get your answers done well, and your communication is good. So I'm sure you'll do well. But in case you feel a little not so confident and you want to,
Yes.
come back for one more session, you can. You're free to come. Okay. All the
Okay.
best.
Thank
Good
you
luck
so
to you,
much.
Sabat.
I just have a little question. If I want to come back for another interview, what's the procedure for that?
How did you book this interview? The same way. You go
Uh,
through the same
okay.
process.
Okay. The
Same
link.
process,
Okay. Okay.
but
Sure.
yeah. But
Okay. Thank you so much.
prepare before coming. Okay? Prepare.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
All the best. Good luck
Oh,
to you. Bye.
thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Welcome. Bye.
Goodbye.